Kendall was on Biofiles. Like, what happened there? Nobody's talking about like what was leaked about him, which is interesting. I feel like they pre-planned, like, we're not going to talk about this and give this energy, maybe, which is fine. I agree. But he was on Biofiles. They didn't bring it up at all, which was interesting because they know about it, right? So
yeah.
He's turned the corner. Like, everybody had like their opinions, which people are so exaggerated. Like, oh my God, you don't like what someone said? It's not the end of the world. That doesn't make them a serial killer. Like everyone goes crazy. But like, it was good for him because now everyone's turned the corner. Everyone likes him. I always said, you always said whatever you thought about him, but I always said, I don't have a problem with him. I like him. Like, fine. Like, I think it's cool. Yeah. The only thing is, I don't know if I would want to date him because of like the whole too friendly thing, but I've always liked him. I think he's fun, and he was really nice on there, and I'm happy that he's. It does seem like him and Nicole are rocky. They don't know if it's going to work or not. Well, he says they're still together.
Yeah, but people are speculating now, saying like this one guy predicted that he was going to say those exact words of like how they're together, but they like it's rough in the real world, and then at the reunion they're not going to be together. I just don't think they want to like say it yet.
Well, I personally think the only reason they're having problems is because of what was leaked. Because I think she's a prissy, like, I think she's, like, prissy like that.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. So I think because of that, she backed up.
I think, well, ever since they left the villa, I've liked Nicole. I like Kendall more.
Oh.
And I realized why people don't like Nicole.
Okay. I was like, wait, what? Okay.
All right. They were, like, both girl names in my head, but yeah.
Yeah. Kendall's more, like, likable, and she's the one that looks a little bitchy.
Yes, and she's like kind of stuck up, and like I've read comments that people who like know her and say like she's like this in real life, like she
like the fact that she hasn't hung out with them only in Universal after all this, like it's almost like, okay, like even if you don't think it might not work out, like why don't you just be a team player and hang out? Like it's so mean. Like you just told them I don't know, like why don't you just kind of make more fun and hang out a little more, even if you don't end up together? Like that kind of personality that she has, like she's like that makes her look stuck up. I don't know if she's stuck up, but she definitely looks like. I'm gonna separate myself from this right now. It's like, oh my God, like just go hang out.
The fact that she's like besties with Andrea says worlds about her. Says everything.
Ever since you said Andrea's so cringe on her thing, I see it now. Like all the clips I see when they're like, is Rob a good kisser? And she gets up and twirls, and she's like, yeah,
yes.
She's like,
I can't. It's all over my feed. These videos keep popping up. She'll like sit there and like sing, and it's just the way she's singing that makes it cringe. And she's bad.
Yeah, we're not picking up what she's putting down. We're not buying what she's selling. She doesn't come across not cringy.
Okay, this other clip of her talking came out, and it's like,
yes, about Miguel.
Yes,
he's going hard on her. He's like, "You're wrong, baby. You're wrong."
Okay, but also who talks like that?
Yeah,
like. I'm not going to steal two guys. They're going to hate me. Like
I can't steal both of them. Like, oh my God.
Get over yourself.
I thought she said that about Aaron, but then I heard it was Miguel because she went on a date with Aaron.
She
definitely said it about Miguel.
And Miguel.
Did she say it about Aaron and Miguel?
Well, no. Like separate times she said stuff about each. And now all her comments are turned off.
Yeah.
For bullying her.
Another one that's cringe as AF, Cain, is Mr. 24/7. I mean, let's just get him a hat. Let's get him a hat. 24/7 guy. Like, he's on live 24/7 with his mom. Like, he's just, like, on live, like, all the time. He has nothing to say.
Yeah.
And it's so cringy. And he's not going to the reunion.
Huh?
He's not invited to the reunion.
I hope not. Like,
he's not.
So annoying on the reunion.
No, he said he's not. I never watch it. I just scroll and he's always on live. Like I always catch him on live. I don't even follow him. He's always on live.